I've had this GoPro now since the end of June, Father's Day, middle of June. My first video I published was the end of June. That's when my wife Sophie set up the YouTube channel for me. And then I didn't post anything again until just that one short video. And then I didn't post anything again for 17 until the end of September. So about 90 days. But then I blew up, put the boulevard bike rides. I might do some cooking. I gotta get a pedestal, figure out my angle in the kitchen. I may or may not edit it. I'm a sloppy cook. And then I'm hoping to bring to, I want to bring to the world. And you're hearing a first time world here on my growing YouTube channel of 5 subscribers. Thank you, all 5 of you. Hopefully to grow maybe to 7 someday. Who knows if I don't lose anybody. The Des Plaines River Trail, the whole darn thing, a loop, so you get views of both sides of the trail. It's like I said, every journey is a different journey. Unless I put a cam on the back of the bike or helmet. But, which I may do, because I see these people like this guy in London. He's got a camera, front and back. It's pretty cool. Then he splits the screen. There's a lot of cyclists in London. I didn't realize it. Looks like a really cool town. It's like Pat Travers' tune, right? Life in London, it's a bittersweet. Well, I don't know if he's singing about London, England, or London, Ontario. Jeez. So I don't want to be, forget that Pat Travers joke. Strike that. Car behind me. I thought I heard it before I hit that bridge. Oh, also I have my riding shoes on, which are, at this point, they're probably about 16-year-old riding shoes. I think they're going to be in for a change. You know, my buddy Mark Verdon once told me, he goes, get yourself a good pair of riding shoes because really, can you wear out a pair of riding shoes? All you're doing is walking from your bike to here and back to your bike. It's absolutely correct. Now I'm feeling the wear and tear on the inside. I think my foot's gotten wider as I've gotten older. So So I think the toe box is a little tight. I think it's time for new shoes. Get that mountain bike redone. This bike needs a bit of an overhaul. Needs brakes. I bought tires for it, so I put the tire on. And I've had the tires for a while, thinking I'm going to replace them, I keep procrastinating. I'm almost at 2,200 miles on them. They've been absolutely the best tire I've ever had for mileage on a road bike. So, to give my plug to Greg at the Spin Doctors for having these on sale and recommending these tires. And I had this tire before the skinny one. Then I went to the wider one a couple times. But I think I like the skinny one better. For some reason, even in the exact tire, the skinnies last longer. The wide one's 1,800 and done. This is probably will be my last ride on these tires. So I do have the replacements. All right. On this particular bicycle, I'm estimating the miles that I have on this thing. About 11,100 miles on my little truck here. Which my plan was, I'll buy the cheapest track road bike I can get instead of fixing my mountain bike. And I just won't put any money in it. Put off the first tune-up for 4,500 miles to see if I could stupidly depreciate this bicycle in my feeble brain. For 10 cents a mile. Well, the damn bike, by 4,500 miles, needed a new rear hub wheel. Well, the brakes I did. I bought the pads and did them myself earlier because that's a maintenance thing. And guess what? My brakes have been with those same pads now since 4,500 miles. Well, probably about 4,000 miles. So I probably got I got 7,100 miles on these brake pads. So they have to be replaced. So I'm just going to let him do it. So I'm going to bring it in. I like the Spin Doctors, so I'll probably bring it over to him. All the way in Bangor, Illinois. But Greg does a good job. I mean, he's outstanding customer service. What a beautiful January day. If I'm gonna have Januaries like this, I'm gonna get some riding in this winter. Last winter, I don't think I really got back on that bike until, well, I do have it written down. Of when I started getting some substantial miles. All right. This is what cornfields in Illinois look like in the winter. Feels good. If there's like wind, maybe it's at my back. Right now my fingers are, I can feel are starting to get a little cold. So you figure about the 6.5 mile mark, which has got to be about a half hour. I'm starting to feel a little bit of tingle in the finger. Although I'm flexing fingers and shifting hands, and they're feeling a little better already. There we go. Oaks. Lakewood Forest Preserve. Woo-wee. That's it, baby. You know it. Ah. My feet feel good. Deer, deer, thank you, deer. Probably invisible on the GoPro, but that was a big one. So other than my fingertips right now, I'm more than comfortable. I would think in this shaded area here, it's probably about 30 Fahrenheit. Ha. 107.77. Alright, the intersection is at 8 1/4, 8 1/2. So from that intersection there, my home is 2.81, the fastest distance. The fastest slash safest, because I might be able to do it faster if I stay all the way on to White Birch. But it's a lot more Fairfield and higher speed limit, and I'd rather get off